We start with a fan sketch that Gil did at a comic show. I remember him drawing this, actually. I saw him do it. Mother came up to him and said, my son's favorite character is Spider-Man. Could you do a drawing of it? And Gil said to her something like, oh, of course I can do it, but I'm going to have to charge you $10. So he did this drawing with his marker. Didn't even pencil it. Bashed it right out. So that's how you'd look if you went to a convention. You get a sketch like this from Gil Kane. Gil loved Westerns. You can see here, this is cool. I also liked how he would show the, what is this? Like a cloth around his neck here. How it would move. He'd always have everything in motion. Here's a classic X-Men cover. And again, if you're an artist, you're going to want to know this. Look how the extensor muscle locks into the forearm, locks in between the bicep and the tricep muscle. This guy was an absolute master of anatomy. I think in some ways John Buscema may have been a bit better because he was more natural, but as far as construction goes and anatomy, Gil Kane was the master of all of it. Oh, here we go. Below angle of Brother Voodoo. You see the chest here? All his stomach muscles are worked out. I'm just going to grab through this. I don't know what's in this pile. Let's see. Oh, Spider-Man fighting a giant monster. So if you're a fan of Gil Kane or you want to improve your art as an artist, this is $60 plus $9 postage. It's worth every penny. It took me forever to get all these. And this is a classic cover right here. Jump around. Jump around some more. There's like 200 of these. 8.5 by 11 copies. This one's real complicated. It's Daredevil fighting a bunch of these Oh, look at, there's Electro up there. Oh, Stiltman. And Gil wasn't afraid to draw these below angle butt shots. That's funny. Look. Side, bottom, and top of the butt. Jammed into the waist, into the other parts of the body, upper parts, the torso. Very interesting. Submariner, look at him. Morbius. Monsters by Gil Kane. Oh, a pencil drawing in here too. There's a few pencil drawings. These weren't easy to get. I had to get these from either other artists that were working up at Marvel and that made a photocopy. Others, these were lost forever because they would always bring the pages in and then they immediately went to the inker and letterer because they had to get these darn comic books out. So nobody made a photocopy of the pencils. It was considered not important because all that mattered was the inked and lettered page that you could reprint later. Oh, this one's cool. Thor. The Human Torch. I don't know who this guy is. Picking up a big rock. And this one was a classic. I couldn't believe I got this one. This was the one that cover that Bernie Wrightson inked. So here's the construction for it. That was the Scarecrow character. Wrightson inked Kane, I think, 2 or 3 times. That was one of the times. And here we got the Man Thing. Look at that. Nobody drew the Man Thing but as good as Gil Kane. Just grabbing random pages to see what's in this pile. Ooh, the Defenders. Doctor Strange. So if you're an artist or a comic historian, you want to study the 1970s Marvel to see these comics were actually produced, you're going to want to buy this. You can email me or direct message me to get a set. I'll tell you how to pay. Like about 200 pages in this set. I didn't count them. That's 200 plus probably. Oh, look at the diaphragm here. Very nice. And here's Kid Colt, wherever the heck he is. There was a bunch of these guys. I think that's Kid Colt. It's a pencil drawing. Oh, the Man Thing. And this is funny too, because there's like this almost naked girl in it. Look. She's got it all foreshortened. The Man Thing's coming out of some kind of time warp. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this one's funny because the Filipino artists a lot of times would ink on a light box so they could keep the artist's pencils to sell later. This never went back to Gil Kane, so Zuniga started inking this and he stopped. And I think the rest of it was finished on a light box, and then he later sold this in Chicago. So that was funny. Master of Kung Fu. Gil Kane was a master of these animals too, like lions. He really understood how they moved and worked. Boy, did he understand anatomy. Look at this. Tricep, chest bone, deltoid, bicep, tricep, extensor muscles, block, arm, and then the hand. So I think you're going to want to get a set of these. I used to trace over these all the time, which is why I was able to become a Marvel artist and a DC artist and work for the Adventures of the Galaxy Rangers because I knew how to draw. All this had to do with me studying these kind of photocopies. Oh God, the Man Thing and Fighting Master of Kung Fu, classic issue. Oh, look here, look how he drew the buttons on the Man Thing, that's funny. Punch, kick right through him, look at that. Choo, wow. Thongor of Lemuria. Look at the vanishing point up here. So you can learn where the vanishing points are from this. This is applied book drawing. Like you might study Hogarth or Bridgman, Loomis. But this is applied actual studies of somebody that mastered how to draw. This one's a masterpiece. Perspective way down here. Look at this. So if you're a fan of Gil Kane or you want to learn how to improve your drawing, definitely get a set of this. It'll be well worth your money. It's just cheap for that money. It takes me like an hour almost to run these off. You see his under penciling here, and then he used the marker to delineate further the figures. Look at this. He's like drawing it. I think he made this up too. I don't think he looked at anything and swiped it. Also, I like how he does his capes. Top of the cape, cape turns, and underneath the cape. Another Man Thing. He seemed to love Man Thing in the Hulk. Look at that. Oh, Kazar. Oh, look at that saber-tooth tiger. I got to restudy this stuff. I'm pretty good now, but I don't know all this stuff anymore. You tend to forget it. Gil Kane used to practice every day. That was another thing. He would do anatomy studies for an hour. And the reason he did that was, one, to improve his drawing. And two, he found out that he could sell the drawings at comic book conventions. So it was another income. So he was getting paid to study, in other words. Okay, so if you like my video, please subscribe to this. And buy a copy. Improve your drawing. Contact me either by direct message or by my email. Check out my other videos for my how to draw books. Gil Kane signing off.